being called to, led to do another message, but to do it with the traditional deck. Okay? You're probably going to hear my babies in the background. We're going to pull from Kipper. We're going to do all the decks. So it might take a while. Okay? Get everything ready. Alright, Spirit. So we ask that you just bless this message and help to deliver clear and concise messages for the collective. Whatever you want them to know about their current situation. I know I look a little crazy right now. Bear with me. Thanks for stopping by if you're watching this video. If you feel led to, I would appreciate if you like, subscribe. My messages resonate with you. Okay, so Spirit, please send the archangels to help guide and navigate this message. Whatever you want the collective to know. Thank you so much for everything you do and everything that you're about to do in our lives. We are open to receive the message you want to deliver to the collective. Okay? So, false person came out reverse. Somebody's the real deal. Or a false person is going to be... let's see. Are these supposed to be reversed? Okay, we're gonna shuffle again. Maybe I didn't shuffle well enough because I'm not understanding, Spirit. What are you trying to tell us? What would you like us to know? We ask that you block and blind all crown chakra blockages, throat chakra blockages, okay, so somebody's concerned. What's the concern? Concerned about what? Who's concerned? Alright, we have this came out reverse. Somebody who's not doing good financially. Somebody who is very
Check it out at KEGL.com.
Somebody who is very immature. Okay? Like we have mature male, mature man reversed. Now this is just all energies. Could be a feminine and masculine energy. One more. Okay. Alright, I guess we're taking two more. An immature person whose secrets are going to be exposed, or something's coming to light about something not happening in their favor in the courts, is what it looks like. Okay. Alright, so we'll do a traditional deck. This is an elderly gentleman.
justice card. Somebody maybe who works in the legal system. It's so hard to shuffle cards on your hand card. It's funny. Alright, what's going on here? Somebody who makes head over heart decisions. Somebody who's cold emotionally. Okay, somebody who was excited about what? Somebody who okay, a religious person. Yeah, another crying over spilled milk. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. This elderly gentleman. I feel like it's a man. Like a biological man. They don't have any willpower, desire to, or drive. They're being left out in the cold. They don't want conflict anymore. You have to forgive me, these cards are kind of dinged up. They don't want conflict anymore about choices that they made, decisions that they made. Regarding some manipulation they did. Something they orchestrated. Okay, what about this? Yeah, decisions that they made. Now they're indecisive. Don't know what to do. And it's predestined to be this way. They're not using their intuition. They might be traveling. With the indecision and the chariot, these two, I don't know if they're statues or what, but I take this usually like the dark and light, so balance, right? They could be in balance right now. Whoever this is. Not a very compassionate person. Somebody who collaborated. Now all they can do is sit still. Something or somebody has to be laid to rest. I don't know what that means. they won't be celebrating a community's turned upside down. Probably these people, whoever these people are, who pretend to be all high and mighty. Okay? But they're really like this. This elderly gentleman is a part of this group. This is probably you, collective, in fruitful energy. Okay?
More than likely, that's you. That's what you're focused on, or what you need to be focused on.
Yeah. Focused on turning this to this. Okay?
Innovations to make your
Yeah. Either this is going to bring in a connection for you by focusing on your money, or because you're not focused on a relationship. Or these people are a part of this group. Now they're planning, or you should be planning. Somebody's making a plan. They're planning because the tower is about to hit.
drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Yeah, all the hard work and labor to do whatever they collaborated over, okay, which probably involves you, it's not working out. They didn't reap very good rewards, or very many rewards for what they've done. This could be you. This could be the energy you're in right now. Or I'm getting that's the Most High. Because, yeah, that's you. Getting a rebirth, a death and a rebirth. Yeah, you're recovering. That's a shame. Whatever this group tried to do, they some of these people are responsible for children, and as you can see, it's affecting the children. See them? Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody was determined, or you're determined to leave this behind. Walk away, leave it behind. Could like sunflowers. Or like to be out in nature. like I said, some of these people are responsible for children that did all this stuff to you, collective, or did whatever they did, collaborated. Yeah, they were ambitious, or this person was ambitious. About causing an end to you, collective, ambitious against somebody who's compassionate, probably you, collective, somebody who cares about the world. You might be taking action on something, or King of Cups is taking action towards something. Yeah, fast communication. Okay. Fast communication, but this person is not so happy that they have to tell you what they have to tell you, or what they're, I don't know, what they're going to communicate with you. Not so happy to share this information with you. But they're hoping that it will help to expand something. It will help something about growth, yeah. And then you have the Three of Cups reverse. Help you to maybe move on from this group or these people. Let's clarify, okay? I'm getting this person that was involved, this older gentleman that's concerned, has to come forward and tell you about this collaboration, or couple, or group, or whatever the case may be. Alright, I'm just going to tell you what I hear. I heard it's a part of the deal. They made some kind of deal where at the end of it all, somebody has to come forward and tell you something. Alright.
It's hard to talk with tongue twister.
Yeah, it's the only way that they can move forward. That came out again. Shaking my head because I know what this means in my particular situation.
Alright,
Alright, collective. I'm a little bit distracted today. Alright, so can you clarify that message, Spirit? It's just a shame, you know? It really is just a shame, like, because we can all just go about our lives and do what we're put here to do. Like, it doesn't, like, all this extra stuff doesn't even have to be a thing, you know? Can you clarify this message, please? Yeah, so some people who rejected you and treated you like you weren't worthwhile. If you've seen this movie, if you haven't, go and watch it. If you feel like led to, okay? People that kept on.
It's hard to talk to tons of listeners.
They felt like you were the problem, like you were just too much to handle. Don't share your downloads with these people, okay? If they're around you.
A shot. That stinks.
Remember the
Then it
stars.
goes away.
I was just thinking,
Let's step this
before that card came out, in that movie, I don't want to give it too much away because I want you to still go and watch it, but in that movie, she goes from being rejected, finally decides to become successful herself and be all about herself. And there's a scene where she's on stage, when she finally becomes successful, she's on stage, and there's a famous rapper that's in that movie, and they're singing together on stage, and it said, "Remember the stars." So, something about the celebrities, okay?
Welcome to number
And then your revival is on the way, came out after that. Some of you guys could be funny because the way she was singing on stage, it was funny. She's, it's Melissa McCarthy, so she's a funny comedian actress. You could like to make people laugh.
match.
Your joy makes them ill, okay? This group or whatever. Break up with your ego. So if you have any lingering, like anything that would cause you to operate in your ego, try to heal from that, okay? Get rid of it. You could be seeing these synchronicities. Your royal bloodline. Okay? Yeah, and these synchronicities are intuition, support, and alignment. So I'm going to encourage you to do some type of ancestry. Whoever they are for you, you have to walk in forgiveness. You have to forgive them. Because not forgiving is holding on to characteristics of the ego. It's saying that you think that you're better than whoever did you wrong, okay? And that you're above forgiving them because they're worse than you, okay? So part of letting go of the ego is walking in humility, and in order to walk in humility, you have to forgive those who have wronged you, okay? Also, if you're going to be put in a position like this and you've worked very hard to essentially rise from the ashes, essentially rise from the dirt, okay, where these people might have left you, you're going to need to be humble, because it is very easy to slip into egotism if you did it all by yourself. You could be tired of something or tired in general. Somebody's initials could be C. Catherine. Katie with a C. Cashmere sweaters. Somebody could wear cashmere sweaters. Cash. Somebody partook in criminal activity, possibly against you, collective. hearing cap, that new, I don't know how new it is, but that new phrase when somebody's no cap, or cap, somebody was capping you. Yeah, your frenemies. They kept capping you, like BSing you. But you're the wounded warrior. Or maybe somebody in this group was capping you to believe that they're a wounded warrior and they're not. Or they're appearing to this group that they're a wounded warrior and rose from ashes or whatever, and they're not. David's heart, Job's comeback. You could be somebody after God's own heart, do things the right way. We have E. Eric. I'm hearing Eric. Elizabeth. Emily. Someone thought that they had executed something really well. Elevation. Somebody's going to be elevated. B could be an initial of somebody or yours. Bribery. That's the first thing I heard. B for bribery. Somebody's backwards, like in their brain. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees? Yeah, by the Bee Gees. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive, staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. And you can tell by the way I walk, I'm a woman's man. No time for talk. Okay, so somebody's a ladies' man. Wholeness begins within. So, talking about your internal healing. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Without the bad, there is no good. We wouldn't be able to appreciate the good for what it is and in its wholeness if there was no bad and toxicity in the world. You never needed their fake, you-know-what support, whoever they are for you. Okay? Somebody could be a Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, self-love and acceptance. Exactly. Wholeness begins within. Wholeness begins within, and self-love and acceptance. That's where it starts. Okay? Once you do that, you'll start to see the world in a different way. You'll start to see the way that people treat you in a different. You'll start really investigating how you're being treated. Yeah, beware of the gaslighter. You'll acknowledge the gaslighters. And you'll start to see that your enemies need healing. Now, it's not up to you to save them, okay? You hold no obligations to the Judases in your life. Yeah, because God's taking notes. He'll deal with it, okay? He will handle it. He will deal with it unless he tells you otherwise to go and try to protect and save and turn your enemies to the light or to him. Don't do it. Just stay away, okay? Yeah, remove yourself and let it sort itself out. Exactly. Okay, so Most High is telling you that. And then I did notice this card, Ram. So this could mean the truck model, or this could mean the actual animal. Now, in this particular reading, when I see this, after seeing remove yourself, let it sort itself out, Abraham was instructed by God to sacrifice Jacob. Okay? And he went up and he was obedient to God and he was about to do it, but God sent him a ram to sacrifice instead. God was testing his obedience. So that's proof. If you just do like you're told, remove yourself, the Most High is going to come through. I mean, it's a test, you know, for the Most High to see if you'll remove yourself, if you will, yeah. Those who live by the sword died by the sword. This group, collaboration, people in the occult or whatever, right? I mean, they're gonna destroy each other anyways. If you see in the industry, your ex could be a part of this group or whatever, try to see the gifts, your spiritual gifts or the gifts of life, that, you know, the blessings through the mess. People in the industry, if you've watched the news or watched, you know, conspiracy theorists, everybody in the industry is starting to turn on each other and expose each other. That's how it goes. Yeah, you're receiving the gifts, so try to see the gifts. Focus on that. Focus on trying to acknowledge and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Focus on trying to see your spiritual gifts. You'll be so distracted with trying to learn about you and your gifts and your mission that you won't be worried about this group, okay? It's all about intentions, and this group's intentions, collaborations, that elderly gentleman were not good intentions. You have family on the other side that has heard you. You might have been praying. Your family in the ethers, which would be Most High. Words are spells. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's cuss words. It doesn't matter if it's negative talk. It doesn't matter if it's positive talk. You're manifesting these things into existence when you speak them. That's why when you cast out demons in the Most High's name, they have no choice but to leave. It's the same goes for in the Bible when Jesus went to the man in the caves who was consumed by legion, by the demons. They called themselves legion because there were so many of them, right? That they summed it up in one name. But he casted them out in his name, okay? In the name of God. And they begged him to go into the pigs. Alright? So words are spells. Whether it's gossiping about somebody, trying to defame their character, lying on them, or, things they tell you in confidence, going and telling somebody else that they don't know or they don't talk to and they're not there to defend themselves. That's casting spells, word spells. Because why? Because why? It's all about intentions. Your intentions are to gossip to somebody, about someone else with the intent to deter others away from that person or make them look like they're mean or, negative or mentally ill or whatever. That's casting spells. That's word magic, okay? Doesn't matter how you dress it up. Doesn't matter how, how nice you make it look, how pretty you make it look. The fact of the matter is, it's word spells. Because the intention is, there's bad intention. Now, when you encourage somebody, or when you tell somebody, you know, stay lifted, or you can do this, or, you know, you have the strength, like, that's word spells too. That's the intention is to encourage them to do better, to heal, to get better. Be still and know that He's God. Okay? It's all about intentions. No matter what you do. Every job that I've had, it could be a cashier, it could be a merchandiser, it could be a janitor. Every single job that I've had, no matter big or small, I've went in there with the intent to do the best possible job that I possibly can. The intentions were to help to better the company I was working for, to better the you know, customer experience, so it betters the company. Okay? Somebody could be a Capricorn, or somebody in this group was in demonic energy and worked with the devil, or this congregation was a bunch of Satanists. In any case, you have to become the king or queen of swords in this situation. So cut everybody off. Simply put, cut everybody off. You suspect that they are untrustworthy. You suspect that they are Judas. You suspect that they carry a Jezebel spirit. Cut it off. If you can safely do so. Okay? Or set energetic boundaries. Yeah, and if you do this, you will be a survivor. You're a survivor. Okay? Somebody could have the initials A. Alexandra. Annette. This group was laughing so hard. Your enemies were just hysterically laughing. I can see it. Whenever I pull this card, I can see that they were sitting around some meeting table in a building. It looked like it was, I don't know, in my example would be a church building, but they were like in the kitchen area or something, okay? It wasn't like an office room. It was like a I don't know, like a lunchroom or something, right? And they were sitting around and collaborating, talking amongst themselves about a plot and plan against maybe you, collective, and they're laughing so hard, okay? But forces of evil and good are working for you. Pulling this card in this read, there was some lower vibrational energies, perhaps passed over loved ones that weren't very nice in this lifetime. We're actually sitting in that same room with those people while they were laughing at you, watching them laugh at you. And I see a gentleman who is in spirit standing while everybody else was sitting and laughing, right? A couple people were standing up or whatever. And he's got his hands folded and he's just watching and he's listening to what they're saying, and he's pissed. Yeah, everything in the dark comes to light. At first, he wasn't like following them, you know, and he wasn't present for these meetings at first because they kept getting warnings to like go away, right? To just stop what they're doing. But they would not listen. They kept meeting at this place and kept joking and laughing and like, I'm talking on the floor laughing, right? At you, collective. what they're planning to do, or maybe, you know, you were in a lower vibration at that time. They were just busting out laughing, okay? And some of you, if you dealt with stalking, gang stalking or whatever, and people, some of these people would follow you and they would take photos of you or videos of you, maybe in a lower vibration, and they would go and share it with the rest of the group. And they would have a good laugh. I mean, they were laughing hard. But this particular, I don't know if it's a grandfather or a brother, okay, but I'm getting grandfather vibes, right? Was standing there, and after a while he started attending these meetings, and he looks angry. He looks very mad. That's kind of dark. Well, that's probably why he's considered, you know, forces of evil, because, or, you know, he's considered being forces of evil because the grandfather was at one of the meetings. Someone said something very snide, very, very, very disrespectful towards you, collective. And this gentleman in his spiritual, I see him in his spiritual form, went like this to like wrap his hands around the neck of the person that said it, right? But in the spiritual realm, I don't know. I don't really know how that works. So I don't know if this person felt that or they didn't, but like that's how angry this grandfather was. Now this could be a great-great-grandfather as well. Okay? Their black magic bounces off you, so yeah, this, I guess they were part of an occult or something. Yeah, the Grim Reaper is coming to get somebody. Probably the person who said what they said, okay? Because of this grandfather energy was working for the forces of, you know, dark. He probably has connections towards the Grim Reaper or whatever, right? And he put in a good word to have these people dealt with. Okay? Also, these people think like if they are in the occult or something, they think they're so safe, right? They think that they're so safe because they work with all these demons and everything like that, but these demons are just sitting back, you know, inhale, kick feet up, just laughing at these people, talking amongst themselves, saying things like, yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get that person to do that against the collective, right? But in the end, that person that did that against the collective we're gonna make them, you know, we're gonna expose them so they get thrown in prison or whatever, and then in prison we'll have, you know, this inmate do this, and we're like, it sounds dark, but that's the truth. Like these people think that these demons and the devil works for them, or they're working in cahoots with them. But I'll say this till the end of time, alright? The devil's not a fair barter, okay? He is not a fair barter. He's going to try to get everybody's soul. He's going to try to take down collective. He's going to try to take down collective's family. He's going to try to split the family up, especially if your family members had a part in working against you, right? He's gonna get everybody caught up and try to wipe everybody out. He's greedy. Okay, that's why the Jezebel spirit is in connection with the devil, because the devil is he's greedy. He wants all the souls. He don't want just that one he's good. You don't want that person to worship him, that person to worship him, and he's okay. He's content with that. No, he wants the whole, conference room. He wants everybody sitting around that table and collective. Okay? He's going to try to take everybody. So these demons that they work with or whatever, just laughing at him. Everybody in the industry that's getting exposed, everybody, the devils, the demons are laughing at them. Because they knew these people were going to get exposed for doing the dirty deeds that they were doing behind closed doors that they thought was going to stay secret forever because they thought they were safe because they worshiped the devil, because the devil promised them probably that their secrets would never come out or whatever the case may be. Now it's all coming to light. And the devil knew that. Because why? The devil knows scripture as well. The devil knows that all things in the dark eventually come to the light. Alright? He knows that. So if you're an earth angel, you probably have some childlike faith, or used to have childlike faith like me. I was a very free spirit in the Most High. I just was a huge fan of God, right? I still am, but life, you come out of life with some dings and bruises, all right? So you get a little bit more serious, not so free spirit la-di-da anymore, right? Creator had to move you out of the crossfire. So if you let go of these people and they no longer have a place in your life, that's why. Because the demons, you don't have any association with the demons, so you got to get out of the way. Alright? So the demons can do their job with these people, dealing with these people. We got Ooh Child by the 5 stair steps. It goes, Ooh Child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh Child, days are gonna get brighter. And that's true, they are, because you're an empress or an emperor, okay? Why? Exactly. Why? Because you're an empress or an emperor. You're chosen, okay? You're here to complete a mission for the greater good of humanity, okay? We could be seeing these synchronicities, opportunity, infinity, and change. Yeah, so infinity, these demons are about to crack down on these people. Infinity, times infinity, okay? They think they're so safe. I mean, look at the people in the industry, man. Yeah, exactly. Enemies sold their soul. That's the next thing that came out after I said that. It's time to ghost them. It's time to get rid of them. King, Queen of Swords, cut it off, okay? Because they shook the spiritual realm so much so that your grandfather or your great-grandfather had to start attending these little meetings, okay? Had to start listening in on everything that they have been saying. And the Most High was listening too. He heard everything that they were saying as well, and doing and laughing and just hysterical, right? It's about to not be funny, You might consider working with the elements. Self-love, self-care, okay? Working with the elements, and I say this, is taking a spiritual bath, however you believe, to each their own, right? Or just simply doing some self-care by treating yourself to a bubble bath and spa day, whatever. Okay? Grounding yourself, taking yourself to go walk in the grass barefoot, Hug a tree. I know that sounds very hippie, but I mean, look at the crazy stuff that people do in the world, in the industry and in the world. It's not that crazy that you go and hug a tree, okay? It's not that crazy that you're walking barefoot everywhere in the grass. It could be a whole lot worse, all right? Galatians 5:22-23. Love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are the fruit of the Spirit. That's that scripture, and it says, but the greatest of these is love. So love in yourself, okay? You can love these people. If some of these people were a part of your family that, collaborated and went to this meeting and was laughing so hard at you, You can love them from a distance. You don't owe the Judases in your life any loyalties because they weren't loyal to you. Yeah, God is big mad. He heard everything that they said. And your grandfather, great-grandfather heard everything these people said, and it made them mad. It upset them. Okay? And when I do these readings, when I'm doing this read right now, I'm in the middle of my readings I'm separating, okay, is this my ego because of my personal experiences, or is this what the Most High is saying? This is from Spirit. This is from the Most High. He's mad. Because you're a starseed. You're here to complete a mission for the greater good of humanity. That is why they're upset. Okay? You're here to restore balance. You're here to heal the wounded and bring them to light. You're here to restore balance on this earth. Okay? To help restore and restore balance, to expose the bad and the wicked in order for it to be diminished, okay? Or at least looked into, to bring maybe even some of those wicked people to the light. Okay? That's why they're mad. Go consider taking a vacation within your means, collective. If you can safely take a vacation or staycation, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, warlocks and witches are trying to confuse readers. So if you watch other readers, they're doing spell work to try to confuse readers. Okay? And even people in the church is what I just heard. Hurry up and start your self-love journey. Okay? So that's going to be it. And we're going to pull some letters real quick. See what we got for letters. We got A. We got B. We got C. What? Letters of the alphabet. Okay. Okay, we gotta pull some letters real quick. Alright. So, Spirit. Let me flip these all over real quick. Alright. Okay. Spirit, letters of and names of people in this group, people that were in this meeting up at this table in this room that looks like a cafeteria. But I just see one table though. I see one really big table, and these people were like laughing hysterically and just having a good old time. Just, I don't know if they were throwing back drinks or what. I think they might have been drinking. They were laughing so hard. For some of you, it's like you were their entertainment, only source of entertainment. Okay? They think, like, I don't know. I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but you were their only source of entertainment. At some point, some of them stopped watching regular TV or whatever, and they started watching you or waiting for these meetings or whatever the case may be. Alright? T could be somebody's initial. Tina. Tavern. Somebody, yeah, they might have been going to the bar too, linking up at the bar and then linking up at this place. Okay. They might have been linking up at the tavern and then going to this meeting place. At some point, alcohol was involved, like a lot. people were acting so, like, out in the public, they would act like they were just such upper class people, just so eloquent and so, like just so had manners and everything, but they don't. They don't. You should have seen them behind closed doors at this table. They were just vulgar, nasty, cussing, just vulgar, vile language, just very descriptive and disgusting, man. But in the rest of the world, they were like, I know some of the people involved in my situation back in Washington, what happened to me is they were like, because I was still kind of lost then too, you know. It was hard for me to identify who's who, and finally I've come to a place where I'm certain that who's who. Okay, the Most High is clearing everything out, clearing the debris, right? But I would still hang out with some of these people because I didn't know if they were a part of this big old thing or not, you know. And they would just, like, there'd be times where I might have a drink with one of these people and they'd be like, I don't drink that much, or, you know, I'm just gonna get the one drink. It's good to do things in moderation, right? And just wanting to sound to everybody around like they're just so, have it all together, just so eloquent, just so moderate, just so, like, classy, like they have mannerisms and class to them. Meanwhile, behind closed doors at this meeting, they're just effing and jeffing and just talking nasty, just disgusting, foul at the mouth about you collective, about other people, gossiping about other people, just disgusting, right? And those people, like, they were engaging in fornication and like cheating on their spouses and hiding it from their spouses. Some of their spouses were involved. Meanwhile, they're just talking vulgar and disgusting about the collective. And then in front of others would be out in the world trying to, I'm just going to have the one beer. Like, you're so classy. You could be somebody's initials. Yeah, they're talking about you. It's just, well, all things in the dark come to the light. I'm able to hear some of the stuff that they were saying, okay? And it's just like, and in my situation, Most High is showing me, like, some of the people who said what. And I just remember going and hanging out with some of these people, and they were just like, to try to make me, if I ordered 2 drinks, right? They would say, I'm just going to have the one because moderation is, you know, you should be have moderation, or you shouldn't drink that much, you know. Meanwhile, you know, these people are saying these awful things behind these closed doors. Just hypocritical, man. Just so disgusting and hypocritical. H could be significant. Hut. So there's a place they were meeting up at before they went to this building to meet at this table. That's called the Hut. Okay, so if that's significant to anybody, take it as a resonance. Okay. Could be a tavern. I don't know. We have A again. Somebody could like to wear hats a lot. Okay. Like basketball hats, you know, they used to have I don't know if you call them basketball hats, but they're like the kind of hats that, you know, well, I would see basketball players wearing them. They're flat, have the visor, but they're like kind of cool, designer. Somebody likes to wear those. I could be significant. Somebody's initials. These people acting all high and mighty and like they do things in moderation. We're taking hits of stuff. Okay? behind closed doors and making it seem like you are collective. You're like so oblivious and you're so like such a partier, right? I know in my situation they try to make me look that way, but they're taking hits of this and that and everything, doing everything. Even some of them, like before I started figuring it all out, one person I knew for a fact he would take hits of droogs or whatever, I don't know how I can say that on here, substances through injection, trigger warning, okay? So this person's doing this, those people are doing that, right? And they're trying to make you look like you party way too hard, and that's all you do is party, and all you want to do is have fun. But meanwhile, they're doing this crap behind closed doors. E could be significant. We have IE again, so like somebody's going to be made an example out of. Because all things in the dark come to light. Alright, collective, that's all I have for you. I'm going to leave details in the description box. I appreciate you stopping by and spending a little bit of your day with me, your time with me. If you would like to donate to the channel, I'm still figuring everything out, still trying to get everything together. I appreciate your energetic support. Don't get me wrong. I love all my subscribers. I'm so stoked that I have so many subscribers. And it may not be a lot, but to me it's a lot. If you'd like to donate to the channel, I can currently do Cash App. I don't know how to do super thanks quite yet, but I will work on trying to figure that out. Everything's still kind of new. It's $LIGHTHEALER 32. Okay, that's my Cash App. That's the only Cash App. I'm not going to reach out to you guys and ask you guys for money. If you want to donate to the channel, that's how you do it. If you would like to book a reading, I'm leaving my email, okay? And that's my only email that I'm going to use for readings, okay? I do love readings. I do past life readings. I do general readings. But I also, and I haven't done one in a long time, I also do locations. So if somebody you love or care about or have a friend who has a loved one who's sick, I can help you figure out their whereabouts, okay? And maybe what they're doing there. Okay? So I love you guys so much. And as I always say, if my readings don't resonate with you, go ahead and share them. You never know. They might save a life. Okay? They might resonate with somebody else. They might save a life. And as always, love you and gift it. Okay? Bye.